Barack Hussein Obama II, the 44th President of the United States, is a figure whose life story weaves together themes of identity, perseverance, and transformation. Born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, Obama's journey to the presidency and beyond is marked by his unique heritage, his commitment to public service, and his ability to inspire millions with his eloquence and vision for a more inclusive America. Early life and heritage. Barack Obama's parents came from vastly different worlds. His father, Barack Obama Sr., was a Kenyan economist from the Luo ethnic group, while his mother, Stanley Ann Dunham, was a white American anthropologist from Kansas. They met while studying at the University of Hawaii but separated when Barack was just 2 years old. His father returned to Kenya, and his mother later remarried an Indonesian man named Lolo Sodaro, leading the young Barack to spend several formative years in Jakarta, Indonesia. Living in Indonesia exposed Obama to a multicultural environment, shaping his worldview at an early age. However, he returned to Hawaii at the age of 10 to live with his maternal grandparents, Madeline and Stanley Dunham. There, he attended the prestigious Punahou School, where he excelled academically but also grappled with questions of identity and belonging as a biracial child in a predominantly white environment. Education and early career. After graduating from high school in 1979, Obama moved to Los Angeles to attend Occidental College. He later transferred to Columbia University in New York City, where he studied political science with a focus on international relations. Graduating in 1983, he worked briefly in corporate research and community organizing before deciding to pursue a career in public service. Obama's commitment to social justice deepened during his time as a community organizer on the South Side of Chicago in the mid-1980s. Working with the Developing Communities Project, he helped address issues such as unemployment, housing, and education in economically disadvantaged neighborhoods. This experience inspired him to seek systemic change through the law, leading him to enroll at Harvard Law School in 1988. At Harvard, Obama distinguished himself as the first African American president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. This role brought him national attention and solidified his reputation as a rising star. After graduating magna cum laude in 1991, he returned to Chicago, where he practiced civil rights law and taught constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School. Entry into politics. Obama's political career began in 1996 when he was elected to the Illinois State Senate, representing the 13th District on Chicago's South Side. As a state senator, he championed progressive causes such as healthcare reform, ethics legislation, and early childhood education. His ability to build bipartisan coalitions and his compelling oratory skills set him apart. In 2004, Obama's political trajectory took a dramatic leap forward when he ran for the U.S. Senate. His keynote address at the Democratic National Convention that year catapulted him to national prominence. In the speech, he spoke of the audacity of hope and called for unity across political and racial divides. Later that year, he won the Senate seat in a landslide, becoming only the third African American elected to the U.S. Senate since Reconstruction. The road to the presidency. Barack Obama announced his candidacy for president in February 2007, entering a crowded Democratic primary field. His campaign emphasized themes of hope, change, and grassroots mobilization. Obama's ability to connect with diverse audiences and his message of unity resonated deeply with voters, particularly younger generations. In the 2008 Democratic primaries, Obama faced a formidable opponent in Hillary Clinton. Despite initial skepticism about his experience and electability, Obama's disciplined campaign and innovative use of digital technology helped him secure the nomination. In the general election, he defeated Republican candidate John McCain, winning 365 electoral votes and becoming the first African American president in U.S. history. Presidency. First term, 2009 to 2013. Obama took office during one of the most challenging periods in recent American history. The country was grappling with the Great Recession, 2 ongoing wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and a polarized political climate. His administration's immediate priority was to stabilize the economy. The American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009 injected $787 billion into the economy, funding infrastructure projects, education, and renewable energy initiatives. One of Obama's signature legislative achievements was the Affordable Care Act, ACA, passed in 2010. Known as Obamacare, the law aimed to expand access to health care, reduce costs, and eliminate discriminatory practices by insurance companies. Despite facing fierce opposition and legal challenges, the ACA significantly reduced the number of uninsured Americans. Obama's first term also saw major foreign policy initiatives, including a focus on multilateral diplomacy and the reset of relations with Russia. He delivered on his campaign promise to end the war in Iraq by withdrawing combat troops in 2011. That same year, his administration achieved a major counter-terrorism victory with the operation that killed al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. Presidency, second term, 2013 to 2017, re-elected in 2012 by defeating Republican candidate Mitt Romney. Obama's second term was marked by a mix of triumphs and challenges. He prioritized issues such as climate change, immigration reform, and gun control. In 2015, his administration played a key role in negotiating the Paris Agreement, a landmark international treaty aimed at combating climate change. Domestically, Obama faced a divided Congress that often stymied his legislative agenda. Despite this, he used executive actions to advance priorities such as Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, which provided temporary protection to undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. One of the defining moments of his second term was the Supreme Court's decision in Obergefell v. Hodges, which legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. Obama's vocal support for LGBTQ+ rights and his decision to light the White House in rainbow colors following the ruling symbolized his commitment to equality. Post-presidency. Since leaving office in January 2017, Obama has remained an influential figure in American and global politics. Through the Obama Foundation, he and his wife, Michelle Obama, have focused on initiatives such as leadership development, civic engagement, and education. His memoir, A Promised Land, published in 2020, offers a deeply personal and reflective account of his life and presidency. Obama's legacy as a transformative leader and a symbol of hope endures. His presidency broke barriers, inspired movements, and challenged the nation to strive for a more perfect union. While his time in office was not without controversy or setbacks, his ability to navigate complex challenges with grace and resolve continues to shape his enduring impact on the world.